scores majestically.
Oh my word! Fabulous!
Oh, what a strike that is. Simply spectacular.
Oh, it's an absolute beauty, isn't it?
The best goal of the night.
It all starts here.
We caught up with the man dubbed the non-league Erling Haaland, York City's Ollie Pearce. Ollie, thanks for joining us here live on DAZN. It's been a great start for the season for you, 15 goals, 4 assists. You made the jump up from the National League South. What's been the biggest difference?
I think the pace of the game. I think it's a lot quicker. Took me a little while to get going, I think, start the season. Maybe having like an extra touch and thinking I've got a little bit more time, but felt like I'm sort of finding my feet now and yeah, doing okay.
Well, you said it took a little while to get started. Your first goal came against Tamworth, didn't it? And obviously, you won the penalty. Sharp little bit of play here. Have you fooled the referee there?
Nah, he caught me. I've got to cross him. I've got to cross him. He definitely caught me. He trod on my foot.
And obviously, you've taken the penalty. New player in the building, but you've tucked that away nicely.
Yeah, I think Ty tried to take it off me, to be fair. But
Did he?
Yeah, some of the boys sort of grabbed the ball and gave it to me, which was a nice feeling. And yeah, managed to pop it in the corner.
Well, let's talk about your hat-trick, because 3 different finishes. You score a different array of finishes, don't you? But the hat-trick was very nice.
Yeah, it was good. Great feeling, obviously, at home as well, in front of the fans. So, I mean, the first one, I've got to give credit to the management team, to be fair. We spoke about it in the week that they didn't have anyone lying down behind the wall, and you know, Hunty's just come off the back of putting 2 in the top corner as well. And I managed to get it off him, and yeah, luckily the wall jumped and it squeezed in.
As a striker, obviously you're expected to take penalties. How did you get the nod for the free kick?
Well, yeah, like I was saying here, Hunty's been on fire as well with the free kicks. I think 2 games before that, he put him in the top corner, and I sort of said I wanted it. I wasn't sure if he was in the conversation that I had with Gaz about going under the wall, but yeah, managed to get it off him.
And what goes through your mind when you are through on goal? Is it just instinct?
Those ones are the harder because you've got longer to think about them, but I think just pick a spot and try and hit it as hard as you can, and you know, always try and aim for the corners, and yeah, like I said, luckily it's nestled in.
You must have been buzzing to get the hat-trick though. You'd had a couple of braces up until that point, but listen, I know as a striker, once you've got the 2, you want to get the 3, don't you?
Exactly that. And just before that clip, actually, I had another one-on-one. It come back out to me, and I missed it, and I thought that's the sort of chance gone. And I gambled off the corner and got in front of him, and luckily, yeah, good flick and nestled in the bottom corner. So great feeling.
Do you have a favourite type of finish?
Nah, just any. As long as it goes in the back of the net, it's my goal. That's all you care about, you know.
As long as it goes,
yeah, exactly.
Listen, as long as it goes over that white line and the linesman's flag doesn't go up, they all count.
Exactly.
And is there any better finish, the one you did against Halifax in the last minute?
No, unbelievable, especially with the fans behind the goal as well. And we were real bad that day. We didn't play very well at all. So Mel tucked one home 90th minute, and I was just lucky to be in the right place at the right time.
Oh, lucky? Listen, you don't get lucky that many times, but the celebrations, you know, the jubilation by all of you, it just shows how important that goal was.
No, it was really important. Like I said, we weren't at our best at all that day, and you know, I find that good teams find a way to win, and we managed to that day. And as you can see, the fans behind the goal, they're going
Just
mental.
explain what that feels like as a new player coming to a new team and scoring a goal of such significance.
Yeah, it was actually when I walked out the tunnel before the game and just looked to my right-hand side and seeing 2,500 York fans behind the goal. I sort of thought, well, I wanted to go in the crowd after scoring, but I got booked just before that, so I had to keep the down low. The lads did it for me there in the crowd. But no, great feeling. They're great fans. They follow us, you know, home and away really, really well, and I'm sure there'll be a number here tonight.
We have to pick up on one thing, because the celebration, the knee slide, wasn't quite there. That's something to work for.
I'll try and get it off tonight for you. No, sometimes when you score, you know, it feels
Here we go, look, here it comes.
I've got to say,
listen, as well.
I've mastered the art of the knee slide.
You know, it was 90+6, I was worried about crap. You know, when you knee slide. No, it's just obviously delighted it went in, and you know, the fans enjoyed their day out. So
I've got to ask you one more thing. Obviously, you've got 15 at the moment. We're just going into the new year. Have you got a target? Because listen, each season you've been hitting 30s.
No, I don't really set targets. I just
Don't
no,
give
honestly,
me that.
I don't. Honestly,
No, I don't believe you.
I promise
I
you.
don't
I said
believe
at the
you.
beginning of the season, if like I got 20, I'd be happy. I think that'd be a good start. But during the season, I don't set targets. Just take it each game as it comes, and maybe that's the thing that works for me. I don't think about it too much and just go out every game and fingers crossed I can put a few in the back of the net.
Fair enough.
I think at the start of the season with Worthing last year, at this point you'd scored 15 goals. You're at the same now. You went on to score 40. How hard is that going to be in this National League?
Exactly, it'd be a little bit different, so goals don't come as easy in this league. So like I said, I just take it game by game, each game, and hopefully I can finish with a decent target. More importantly, we finish up the top end of the table.
And what do you think about being labelled the non-league Erling Haaland? No pressure.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say that, by the way. I think
Definitely not in height, that's for sure. He's the same height as me, so there's nothing Haaland about that.
Exactly that. I mean, it's obviously nice to be compared to a player like that, but it's obviously completely different at completely different levels. But if I can score the amount of goals that he scores, I'll be a very happy man.